Welcome back. In this video, we are going to set up PowerShell for managing Office 365, formerly known as Exchange Online. Now I guess it's known as Microsoft 365 to some people. We are going to talk about the minimum requirements to set up PowerShell on Windows, Mac, or Linux if all you're going to do is manage your Office 365 environment. There's a lot of outdated information. There's a lot of steps you don't have to do anymore. So consider this the most up-to-date guide we have for 2024. All right, first thing I'm going to mention is you can now just go to Microsoft.com/PowerShell and download the installer. You can download it for Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. It installs pretty smoothly, not a lot of requirements anymore, not a lot of setup after you set it up. The main thing I would say is install the latest LTS version. You can install the preview if you want, but you're going to want PowerShell 7. Windows 11, fresh install, all Windows updates applied. It's going to install PowerShell 5.1. And PowerShell 5.1 is ancient at this point. This is 8 years old. According to Microsoft's documentation, this is end of life, but they're still shipping it with Windows 11, so take that as you will. The first thing I would do is install PowerShell 7. That's going to save you a lot of time and trouble. All right. Now, you should only have to execute one command now to install the ExchangeOnlineManagement module, and that should be all you need for managing Exchange Online. If you download scripts, you might find more requirements. You might need to set up NuGet. You might need to install some other modules, but basic PowerShell admin tasks for Office 365, you just need the ExchangeOnlineManagement module. I already have it installed, but you type it in. Yeah, perfect. Already installed. It doesn't take very long. It takes about it takes about 20 seconds to install most of the time on our end. All right, the next step, this has been simplified as well too, is you only need one command now to connect to your Exchange Online environment. You used to need to get a credential, inline your password. It used to be 3 or 4 lines of scripting to just to connect to Exchange Online. You don't have to do that anymore. You just type Connect-ExchangeOnline. We will pop up a new window. And that's it. I'm already signed into my Office 365 account. That's why it was so quick. You just select your account, sign in, and you're logged in. Piece of cake. I will mention, use your admin account, your global admin, or your limited admin account to sign in to Connect Exchange Online. You have to have Azure AD. You have to have permissions to see all of the resources you want to manage and to perform all the operations you're going to want to do on those resources. So just sign in with your Exchange Online admin account. All right. Now, here's something you may need on Windows, specifically on Windows. On Mac OS, you don't need that here. By the way, I'm just demonstrating this on Mac OS because this is where my screen recording software is. All of these same commands, I've done this on a fresh install of Windows 11 multiple times recently, so there's nothing missing from this guide or specific to Mac OS. But this command right here basically .ps1 scripts that you write yourself can't be executed on your own machine unless you tweak your execution policy for PowerShell scripts. There's a great default for Windows 11 because you don't want people clicking a link in their email and downloading a PowerShell script that executes some nasty backdoor on their system without them even knowing what a PowerShell script is. So basically that's what this does. It lets you click on a PowerShell script, run as administrator, and run it on your machine. You do not need this if all you're going to do is open PowerShell on Windows and type all the commands yourself, do the admin tasks yourself. You don't need this. This is if you're going to download and write scripts to make your life easier. You're going to want to change your execution policy. And now that we've installed our PowerShell module, we've installed PowerShell 7, we've installed our PowerShell module, and we've connected to ExchangeOnline, we can start executing commands against our environment. Here's just a sample command. It lists all of our resource mailboxes. There we go. It's the get mailbox command. Anytime you type it, you'll get IntelliSense to tell you a little bit more about how to use it. Like this command right here. Basically what it does is it lists all of our mailboxes, filters it by room resource mailboxes, and then it pipes out the name and alias. I can show more details if I don't pipe. There we go. And like I said, IntelliSense will, along with the documentation on learn.microsoft.com, that will tell you pretty much everything you need to know about how to execute a PowerShell command. Like if I type in one of these, it's going to show me the last command I ran. Let's see. That is pretty much it. That is all you need to do basic ExchangeOnline management tasks on Windows, Linux, Mac OS. It's a very easy setup process now. Kudos to Microsoft for finally cleaning this up. You just go to Microsoft.com/PowerShell, install the latest version of PowerShell, and run a couple of commands to install the ExchangeOnline module, and you should be good to go. That should be it. Thanks for watching.